With the launch of the Nintendo Switch dangerously approaching, Nintendo has decided to make a Switch of their own. What's up, everybody? It's Jake here to give you the update on the new Switch launch lineup and more. So first of all, we have confirmation that there will be no Virtual Console on launch day. But that doesn't really matter because we got some new great games added to the launch lineup that will take the place, so I don't even need to be thinking about old games. The first game added to the launch lineup is Fast Remixed from Shinin, the F-Zero type racer, which I think is really cool because it looks like the perfect game to play local multiplayer in tabletop mode. Just flip that kickstand back, set the Switch up, pull off the Joy-Con and hand one to your buddy, and play some Fast Furious racing local multiplayer competitions to see who is the best racer with the tiny Joy-Con in your hand. The second game coming to the launch lineup is Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, a brand new campaign where you get to play as Spectre Knight, a previously villainous character from Shovel Knight. And this is a totally standalone game that you can download and play all on your own, even if you've never played Shovel Knight like me. Or you can take the other route, which brings us to the third game coming to the lineup, which is Shovel Knight Treasure Trove, which is the Shovel Knight game including all of the DLC. So if you really want to pack in all that shoveling goodness into one download, you can get Shovel Knight Treasure Trove. And both Shovel Knight Treasure Trove and Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment will be exclusives on Switch for a limited time before they're released across all platforms. And I think that these three games are, one, a great addition to block out the no virtual console, and two, to make up for the loss of the Binding of Isaac in the launch lineup. Now, these titles will be available on day one in the Nintendo eShop after you do the simple day one update, which can take place in the background while you're going hard on Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And you're really going to want to check out the eShop because Nintendo announced that this year they are going to have 60 indie games along with all the digital versions of packaged games, DLC, and more. And if you want to find out more about these indie games and sort of the eShop and everything, you can check out the Nindies, which to me sounds like Nintendo's version of the Dundies. That's an Office reference if you didn't get it. If you want to tune in, the Nindies will be broadcasting on Nintendo's website on Tuesday, November 28th at noon Eastern Standard Time. That's 9 a.m. Pacific. Again, Nindies, Nintendo.com on February 28th. That's a Tuesday at noon, 9 a.m. if you want to check out those awesome indie games, which I'm excited for because I feel like the Switch is the perfect platform to both play the big AAA titles like Legend of Zelda and Mario, as well as these cool, unique indie games that I'm really looking forward to. I'm hoping to get some special Captain Toad, Treasure Tracker, or Towerfall type games to play single player or multiplayer with all of my buddies, and so we can bring you awesome content to Switch Force viewers as well. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to stay tuned on Switch Force for all things Nintendo, updates, gameplay, and more. For myself, Jake, ooh, this is weird doing it for the first time. Switch Force out.